I welcome you all to the question number 3 of the chapter Some Basic Concepts of Chemistry, and that's our question number 3. If you have came so far, then you are already doing great in your academics. So now let's get back to the question. It is question number 3, and in this question they're asking you that you have to determine the empirical formula of an oxide of iron. It means that we are having a compound. The information which they have delivered about the compound is that it is having iron as well as oxygen. Okay, after that, they have also mentioned the percentage of iron and oxygen present in this compound. Iron is present in 69.9 percentage. Apart from that, oxygen which is present over here is 30.1 percentage. Okay, now just imagine that we are having the empirical formula of this compound as FeXOY. So what is the detail we have to determine is the value of x and y over here in this question. For the calculation of these two values, what are the details we need in the question? The detail which we need in the question is the amount of iron and the amount of oxygen present over here. It is given in the question. Apart from that, the second detail which is necessary is the atomic masses. Atomic masses is the detail which they haven't have given us in the question. That is our duty to remember and keep in mind the values of the atomic masses of iron as well as of oxygen. Let me first tell you that the atomic mass of iron is 55 point I'm sorry 55.9 units, and if I talk about oxygen, the atomic mass is 16 units. So these are the value in which they are not, or I can say never, going to mention in the question, as they already expect from you that these are the values which you should keep up in your mind as you already are in 11th class. So these are the values which they are never going to give you in the question. These are the values which you have to keep in your mind. So now let me determine the value of x ratio y for the estimation of the empirical formula. Let's say FeXOY is the empirical formula for this compound, and we have to determine the values of x and y. So the formula over here is percentage of iron by mass divided by atomic mass of iron. In the question, they have mentioned the percentage of iron which is present over here is 69.9 percentage, and I already have told you about the atomic mass of iron. Just remember this value, it is going to help you up in the questions further. 55.9. If I'm going to simplify up these values, I'm going to get my answer with a magnitude of 1.25. Okay, so that's the value of x which we have got from here. For the value of y, the formula is same, but the value is going to be different. Percentage of oxygen by mass divided by atomic mass of oxygen. In the question, they have gave us the percentage of oxygen, which is 30.1 percentage. The atomic mass of oxygen is the data which you need to remember from class number 9th. If I'm going to simplify up this data, I'm going to get an answer as 1.88. That's the value of y. So these are the value of x and y which we have got over here, which are 1.25 ratio 1.88. We cannot put these values, they are in decimal. So what we are going to do, we are simply going to simplify those values. X divided by y, so 1.25 divided by 1.88. if I'm going to simplify up them, then I'm going to get the value as 1 divided by 1.5. so we can still see that we are having a decimal value over here, so we can simply write it as 2 divided by 3. Just imagine that what I'm going to do, I have multiplied 2 as 2 divided by 2, and if I'm going to simplify 1 ratio 1, so it is not going to affect our answer, but it is definitely going to just displays the decimal from here. So here are the values of x and y over here which we have got. So what was the empirical formula which we need to make? FeXOY. So let me put the values over here. Fe2O3. This is the desired empirical formula and the answer to this question. So if you want my help in such question and even simplifying up the chemistry, then students, please follow up my page and please share this video with your friends. It is going to definitely help them up with you all in your examination, and I am going to get your promise that you are going to excel in your chemistry result for sure. So students, that was all for today. I'm going to see you up in another interesting video. Till then, have a great day ahead.